Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. It is that time of the year to start switching up our skincare routine. I personally like to switch my routine twice a year, once during summer and then during winter, because that is the main time that I feel my skin really needs some change. That being said, I do not change my entire routine. I just make some little tweaks here and there, and that's it. Now for your reference, I do have a combination skin type. So during summer, my overall face is on the oilier side, but when it comes to winter, it's just my T-zone that is more oily, but the rest of my face is kind of normal. Sometimes it gets oily, but most days it's just normal. And yes, I do get breakouts sometimes just here and there. Now let's take a look at my morning skincare routine, and the first step of my routine is to wash my face with a cleanser. Now I have to say that I'm not very much consistent with this step, because depending on how my skin is feeling, I will either wash my face with a cleanser or I'll just splash some water on my face and that's it. Now if I decide on using a cleanser, then I will be using my current favorite one, that is from List. It is their fulvic acid cleanser. And I have to say that it is one of those gentle cleanser that you can find, which is kind of perfect for your morning routine, as well as you can use it at night as well. Now the reason why I like this cleanser a lot is because it is definitely an exfoliating cleanser, but it is so gentle that it doesn't dry up my skin. But at the same time, as soon as I wash my face, it kind of instantly brightens my face, which is surprising and really nice to have, because sometimes winters can be dull and you do need some extra help to brighten your face. Now immediately after cleansing my face, I will use a serum, and this one is from Naturium. It is their BHA liquid exfoliant 2%. It consists of encapsulated salicylic acid and other fruit enzymes, and I have to say that this is one of my recent favorite, and like my most favorite, because if you have been watching my channel, you know that I haven't come across a salicylic acid serum that I have loved, because either they're way too drying or way too oily or sticky, but not I haven't found the one that I love. I do love the Cosrx one, which is the only serum that I was using for BHA. But now this is kind of like my new favorite, because this is such an amazing product. It is definitely not at all drying. I mean, I use this every single day and I haven't experienced any dryness or excess dryness on my skin because of this product. Now the formulation of this is so amazing. The liquid is more on the runny side than on the slimy side, which I kind of am enjoying, I would say, because it does help the product to get absorbed into my skin like almost immediately, and doesn't dry up my skin, or it doesn't leave any sticky feel to my skin throughout the day. Now moving on to vitamin C, I have kind of a 2-in-1 product. It is the Dr. Dennis Crow's Vitamin C and Lactic Acid Oil-Free Radiant Moisturizer. And I have to say that I initially got a sample size of this one, and I was kind of excited but nervous at the same time, because I wasn't sure if this is going to work for me. Now the main reason was because it said Radiant Moisturizer, so I was kind of like thinking it might be a bit heavier on my skin, but oh my god, the formulation is so amazing. I mean, it is a very lightweight moisturizer, but at the same time it does give that radiant finish to your skin, which you love. And as I said, sometimes I do feel that bit dryness, especially around my face, and it does help me with that dryness as well without making it feel heavy. So this is really an amazing product, and I cannot tell you how much I love this one. I mean, I'm kind of very picky when it comes to moisturizer, but this is an absolute favorite of mine, and I'm definitely going to rebuy this once I get over with it. So that was my vitamin C and my moisturizer in one bottle. Now let's move on to the last step of my morning skincare routine, and that is a sunscreen. Now when it comes to winter, we do tend to feel that it's okay to not use a sunscreen, but I do like to use a sunscreen just to be on the safer side. And I mean, yeah, they say that it's going to be good if you use a sunscreen for the anti-aging and everything. For me, my main concern is my acne and breakouts, because if I don't use sunscreen, I do tend to get breakouts, which I do not want. And I have been kind of a good girl when it comes to, you know, keeping my acne at bay, so I just want to maintain that. So I do have a couple of SPF that I have been loving, but my recent favorite is this one from Naturium. It is their Dewy SPF. So it's a SPF 50 chemical sunscreen, and it also consists of niacinamide, which, you know, helps to improve your overall complexion, which is all I'm up for. Why not? And I have to say, it doesn't break my skin. It doesn't, you know, feel sticky or heavy throughout the day. I mean, I would say it does absorbs like a moisturizer. So if you want to use this instead of moisturizer, it's a good option as well. I sometimes do that as well, and I haven't, you know, experienced any problem as of now. So this is definitely something I enjoy using every single day, and I always love an extra glow, which this definitely provides. So now let's move on to my nighttime routine, and the first step is a double cleanser. So now, depending on how my skin is feeling or what I have been applying to my face throughout the day, I will either use my micellar water or a cleansing balm. If I haven't used, you know, any kind of makeup, I'll just use my micellar water and, you know, clean my face. But if I have been using any kind of makeup, I will use my cleansing balm. Even for my eye makeup, I'll just use my cleansing balm and wash my face. So for micellar water, I will be using the one from Bioderma, and this is kind of my go-to micellar water. I have been using this for years, I have to say now, and it's still my top favorite one. And when it comes to cleansing balm, the one that I have been recently enjoying is this one from Sephora. It is their Sephora cleansing balm, and I have to say that I have been very much surprised with this product, because, you know, it's kind of, you know, more on the affordable side, but it does, you know, compete with the expensive one as well. And I kind of like this one because it does the job really well. It is very soft, and, you know, it's very easy and simple to apply to your skin, and, you know, just rub it against your skin, and it melts down every single makeup that you have applied, including my eye makeup. And I think it is also fragrance free, I would say, and which is amazing. So if you are someone who doesn't, you know, like fragrance in their product, this is a good product to use. Now, once I'm done with my first step of my double cleanser, I will, you know, use my regular cleanser, that is the Inky List Fulvic Acid Cleanser, and we'll just remove all the, you know, micellar water or my cleansing balm, and just, you know, wash my face and make sure everything has been taken off very well. And this is really a good product because it doesn't, you know, remove any excess sebum or oil from my face, which is kind of, you know, something important, because I do not like any cleanser that dries out my face. So now, once I'm done with my double cleanser, I will use a serum. Now, depending on the days, I mean, I will just alternate my both serums. So one I have an AHA serum and the other one is a retinol. So on one day I will use my AHAs, and the next day I will just use my retinol. I won't be using both of them together because it doesn't end well with me. So the AHA that I have been enjoying right now is this one from Sunday Riley. It's their Good Gene Lactic Acid Serum, and I have to say that I did use this one a couple of seasons ago, and I decided to come back to this again because this is such an amazing product. And with this one, you do not need a lot. You just need I would say 1 or half pump, and that's it for your whole face. And it does a really good job. It is more on the gentle side, I would say, but I mean, I kind of like it, and, you know, it's really a good product to use. Now for my retinol, I'm still going very strong with my Youth to People retinol and niacinamide serum. I have to say that I have been enjoying this product a lot, so I did not feel the need to, you know, just swap this with something else before I finish. I really want to, you know, finish the whole bottle before, you know, starting a new one or trying a new product. Now when it comes to my nighttime moisturizer, the one that I have been loving is this one from Clinique. It is their 100 hours auto replenishing hydrator. I mean, I do not know about 100 hours, but this is an amazing product to use, and this is the one product that I like to, you know, use every winter. I do not use this for summer. I mean, I do not need that much of hydration during summer, but I definitely need some during winter. So this is kind of my winter staple, and I have been using this one for like 3 seasons, I would say. I mean, I rebuy, but this has been like my staple moisturizer. This is definitely very hydrating and definitely a lightweight product, so it doesn't feel heavy at all. I like to, you know, apply a good layer of this on my face, and not a very thick, but you know, a generous amount, so that, you know, it hydrates my skin and, you know, doesn't dry out the next day. Now the next item that I will be talking is kind of the most essential product to have throughout the winter, because it is kind of really that important, and this is something I kind of use, you know, multiple times throughout the day, because that is how much I need, and it is the lip balm. Now when it comes to lip balm, my lips kind of, you know, do not like lip balms. I mean, there are very less products that, you know, works for my lips. One is a Vaseline, only if it stays on my lips, because they tend to not stay on my lips, unfortunately, so that is kind of a problem. But other than that, this one from Summer Fridays, this lip balm, I cannot tell you how much I love this one. And this is definitely something that, you know, stays on our lips and doesn't, you know, budge, and it gives that glossy shine that we love. I mean, depending on how much you're using, if you do not want that glossy shine, just use a little bit, but it does work with our chapped lips, and it smells amazing. The one that I have here, one is the vanilla beige and the other one is brown sugar, and this one is such an amazing product. I mean, the color is so amazing. It does have that little bit of brown tint, which I love. I mean, this is something that I can never talk enough about it, because that's how much I love this product. Now the next 2 products that I will be talking are something I do not use on daily basis, but I do like to use them once in a while, depending on how my skin is feeling. And the first one is from You to People. It's their Super Berry Hydrate Glow Dream Mask. So it consists of vitamin C, squalene acid and hyaluronic acid, and it also consists of one more item which I do not know how to pronounce, so I'm not going to butcher that. So basically this is kind of a sleeping mask, and I like to use this when my skin needs more hydration. So I just apply this all over my face, and I'll just, you know, keep it for some time, and then I'll just wash it. I do not like to sleep on any mask, so I won't be using this as my sleeping mask, but I will just use them, you know, during the day or even in the evening, but I'll just wash them off after some time, and that's it. It does provide enough hydration that my skin requires, and also, you know, it gives that little bit of brightness to my skin, which I definitely love. I mean, why not? And it is definitely more on the gentle side, and you know, I mean, it's really kind of a calming mask, I would say. I do not know what's in it, but I really feel calm after I apply this. I have no idea, maybe it's psychological, I do not know, but I really feel very calm when I apply this. So yeah. Now the next product is definitely more on the opposite side of the mask one, because this is something that doesn't, you know, keep my skin calm at all. This is more like a strong, you know, ready to fight kind of a product. So it is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel, and I love this product so much. So this is something I use when my skin really needs that extra support, because you know, it does have everything. I would say it does have, you know, like multiple acids and everything. It's really more on the stronger side, so I like to use them, you know, almost like once a week, maybe twice, but usually it's like once a week. It's kind of a 2-step product. So what you have to do is that peel the first one and just, you know, apply the cloth or just massage the cloth to your face, and I like to use them around my shoulder and chest area because they have a lot of product and I do not want them to go waste. And then I'll just let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then I will just use the second one and I'll do the same thing, apply, you know, all over my face, shoulder and also my chest area. And then once I'm done with that, I'll just apply my moisturizer, a good generous amount of my moisturizer, and that's it. I won't be using any other serum or retinol or any acids, anything. because you do not need to use anything because it already has everything that you need. So yes, this was my skincare routine for winter, and if you did enjoy this video, then do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also do let me know in the comments below what are you doing to treat your skin for this winter season, and I will see you next time.